It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news for this Sunday night, February 8th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Your 11 o'clock news headlines there, and our top story at 11 o'clock. Here is another big storm bears on New England west in the Monday and ends on Tuesday. We'll have more of that on the weather coming up in a couple of minutes here. Pharrell's 2-year-old song still bringing some happiness as a performer who won 4 Grammys last year, won 3 awards Sunday, and is still contender for Album of the Year. And Sam Smith wins Best New Artist Grammy, and AC/DC kicks off the show. President Obama appeared on the Grammys on Sunday night, streaming and on a large screen to make a speech about the need to stop violence against women. Following a failure of a radar tracking system, SpaceX postponed Sunday's launch of the Deep Space Climate Observatory. The Egyptian authorities have suspended football league matches indefinitely after clashes at a stadium in Cairo left at least 22 people dead. Boston Mayor Marty Walsh talks to reporters during a press conference on how Boston is preparing for the latest major snowstorm mess. Boston schools will be closed tomorrow. Snow emergency as of 4 p.m. And Governor Charlie Baker says non-essential workers stay home. Australian PM Prime Minister Tony Abbott down, but not out after no confidence vote. U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, Republican of Texas, pushed for U.S. to arm Ukraine as European leaders push for ceasefire. In Munich, the international community is effectively combating terrorists engaged in atrocities like the December massacre of school children in Peshawar and kidnapping of girls in Nigeria, which can never be justified, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said. Texas Senator Ted Cruz told CNN that he wants to use Kurdish ground forces combined with U.S.-led airstrikes to fight the Islamic State, but the use of U.S. ground forces, he said, is not out of the question. A man drove his truck into a Michigan Coast Guard station on Sunday as officials investigated a bomb threat. And early Sunday afternoon, the Grand Haven Department of Public Safety said no explosive device was located at the Coast Guard station. In Athens, new Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras on Sunday said that Athens did not want an extension of the bailout, but insisted on the need for a bridge program which would buy the country time to negotiate a new deal. Equities across Asia-Pacific were mixed, with bonuses in Sydney and Hong Kong subdued. Following disappointing January trade data from China. Alibaba Group Holding will invest $590 million in minority stake in Chinese smartphone vendor Meizu Technology Corporation as the company continues to expand beyond e-commerce. In Washington, serious gaps in security and customer privacy affect nearly every vehicle that uses wireless technology, according to reports set to release on Monday by the Senator's office. Los Angeles, a powerful trio formed by President Obama pop star Katy Perry and a survivor that took part against domestic abuse at the Grammy Awards on Sunday, and assorted artists used their power to stop violence against women. Pharrell Williams transformed his feel-good hit of Happy in one ominous slice of social commentary during one of the most powerful musical performances of the 57th Grammy Awards ceremony Sunday night. Paparazzi photographers were not responsible for a deadly traffic accident involving Olympic gold medalist and reality TV star Bruce Jenner, who appeared uninjured in a 4-car crash on a California highway this weekend, police said. In East Lansing, Michigan, young women in America are often told not to settle for a man who makes them anything less than 100% happy. Ladies, if you love to drink coffee, then here's another reason to love it more. As according to a new study, drinking 4 cups a day can reduce the risk of endometrial cancer up to 18%. In Mahachaka County, according to the Centers for Disease Control, the United States is currently experiencing a large outbreak of measles linked to an amusement park in California that has spread across multiple states. Alright, let's take a look at New England Insurance here at 1104 West Greenwich, Manana, 95 southbound, motor vehicle accident by exit 5B. And in Boston, Massachusetts, a shooting at Mattapan Square, 1 person shot, 1 person in custody, and firearm recovered. Peter Chell News Time is now approaching 11:05 here. And it's time now for a travel report here on this late Sunday night here. And And look at the highways. They are very slow around the region due to the upcoming snowy weather here, and I expect Monday to be treacherous on the highways and byways in New England here due to the snowy commute here. So if you're driving out and about tomorrow, expect some delays. But if you're not, stay home in the comforts of your own home here. And we got an accident on Route 24 to the northbound side here before you approach Route 120 in Randolph. So expect some delays here on Route 24 here. And take a look at the MBTA commuter rails. First of all, MBTA commuter train. Blue line experiencing minor delays due to an earlier disabled train. And on Monday, the red, blue, orange, and green lines will operate at midday frequencies even during rush hour on Monday. Due to the snowy weather here, and orange line experiencing minor delays due to a track problem at North Station. Buses will place an orange line service between Oak Grove and Sullivan stations from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Monday, February 9th. And buses will be placed in red line service between JFK and UMass and Braintree stations from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Monday. Mattapan Trolley. Buses will be placed in Mattapan Trolley service between Ashmont and Mattapan stations on Sunday and Monday all day due to severe weather here. And Civil Line SL2 snow route in effect amid an A8 Black Falcon Pier at Connecticut Northern Avenue here. And on the commuter rail service alerts here for the Fairmount Line, shuttle bus is placed in Fairmount Line, train 2783, 10:50 p.m. stop station due to weather. Shuttle bus was replaced in Fairmount Line, train 2782, 10:30 p.m. from Reedville today due to weather. Current shuttle bus replaced in Fairmount Line, train 2781, 9:50 p.m. from stop station today due to weather. Shuttle bus was replaced in Fairmount Line, train 2784, 11:30 p.m. from Reedville today due to weather. Fairmount Line train 743, 5:50 a.m. from South Station canceled on Monday due to severe weather. And Fairmount Line train 744, 6:30 a.m. from Reedville canceled on Monday due to severe weather. Framingham Worcester Line train 2514, 8:30 p.m. from Worcester Union Station late, say 5 to 9 minutes today due to early mechanical problem. Low line train 352, 6:55 a.m. from Anderson Woburn canceled on Monday due to severe weather here. And Providence Stoughton Line, train 2018, 10 p.m. from Providence, late 10 to 15 minutes today due to weather. And speaking of weather, let's moving on to the weather report here on this late Sunday night. Here are current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11:07 p.m. 19 degrees at temperature with light snow, humidity 1%, wind speed northwest about 8 miles per barometer, 3.01 inches, 2 by about 14 degrees. Field way 2.5 miles with a wind chill about 9 degrees here. Okay, take a look at our current conditions we had the region here. 14 degrees at temperature out of Boston. It's 13 in Fitchburg, 11 in Bedford, 11 in Hayville, 12 in Beverly. It's 25 in Gloucester. It's 10 in Worcester, 13 in Sturbridge, 13 in Webster, 14 in Norwood, 19 in Taunton, 21 in Bedford. But look at that, Plymouth, 34 degrees, 36 in Provincetown, 36 in Chatham, 30 in Falmouth, 20 in Murfreesboro, 37 in Nantucket, it's 25 Block Island, 21 in Westlake, 12 in Smithfield, it's 33 in New York City, 29 in Islip, 26 in Montauk, 25 in Lansdowne, it's 25 in Bridgeport, 22 in New Haven, it's 22 Danbury, 18 in Waterbury, 18 in Meriden, it's 19 in Hartford, Connecticut, 16 in Windsor Locks, Connecticut, it's 16 in Springfield, Massachusetts, 15 in Amherst, 15 in Greenfield, Massachusetts, 12 in Athol, Massachusetts, 19 in North Island, Massachusetts, 16 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, 13 in Albany, New York, it's 10 above in Glens Falls, New York, it's 16 in Rutland, Vermont, 21 in Bennington, Vermont, 14 in Broward, Vermont, 14 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 12 in Keene, New Hampshire, 9 in Jeffrey, New Hampshire, 10 above in LaCornia, New Hampshire, 13 in Concord, New Hampshire, 11 in Manchester and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 12 in Nashville, New Hampshire, and 9 above up in Portland, Maine. And this is a coastal front, and this is a coastal front that will be a factor in deciding how much snow we're going to get. The further west you are, the more heavier the snow is here. And the further east you go, the lesser the snow you get, and the wetter snow you get. If the colder the temperatures are, the more fluff factor you'll get here. And that side, we'll have the heavy wet snow here. And this is a front. This is a coastal front boundary pushing warm air right there. Cold air from Canada right there. So, this coastal front will be playing a factor in how much snow the region is going to get here. Take a look at surface map around the country. Shows station front for British Columbia, stretching down from 7 Alberta, down for Montana, down for South Dakota, merging with a cold front for Nebraska, stretching down from Kansas, down Missouri, merging with a station front, stretching from Illinois, stretching down Ohio Valley, down through the Mid-Atlantic states of that to see here. We got foot from South New York and up to Quebec, a foot from Minnesota down for Western Ontario, get a foot from Southern Saskatchewan, down for North Dakota, foot from Southeastern Oklahoma down for Arkansas, foot down for Texas, down for Mexico, and a foot from Gulf of Mexico, stretching Western Cuba. And we got a foot from Southeastern California down through the Baja California, Mexico with a low pressure right there. We got low pressure in northwestern Montana, western South Dakota, western Kentucky, Virginia's, and off the New Jersey coastline here, and central portion of Mexico here. And we got high pressure off California, Mexico, and western portion of Mexico, northwestern Colorado, and the Yellowstone Valley, and up in western Manitoba here. 25 degrees at temperature right now in Detroit, Michigan here. 45 in Pittsburgh and Washington, D.C. 59 in Atlanta. 68 in Miami, Florida. 61 in Brownsville, Texas. It's 69 in Dallas, Texas. It's 58 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. 73 in Phoenix. 72 in Las Vegas. It's 53 in Salt Lake City, Utah. 43 in Denver, Colorado. 44 in Great Falls, Montana. 58 in Seattle. 64 in San Francisco. And 62 in Los Angeles, California here. Take a look at a satellite loop here, and it shows snow covering much of eastern Massachusetts, up in the southeastern New Hampshire, and up in the Maine, and stretching up into western Vermont, stretching in Hanford. New York State from Newburgh, stretching up to Kingston, and up to Albany, up Interstate A7 here, and up to Saratoga Springs, up to Queensbury, and snowing around Albany, Schenectady, and Amsterdam. And this is a low in action from eastern Vermont, and around Keene, up in the Concord, and up in Claremont here. And another low in action from New Haven, stretching the name for New York City around Long Island Sound. It's sleeting around Middletown, and down Yorktown in New York State, and around Denver here. And it's sleeting from New Haven, down for 95, down for New London, down for Southern Rhode Island, around Wesley, and south of Newport, and stretch around the Martha's Vineyard here. And raining from central and eastern portions of Cape Nouns, down for Nantucket here, and raining around Scituate here. And snowing up in Maine here. And zooming you out, shows snowing around southern, central, and eastern portions of Maine, down for southwestern portions of New Brunswick, central and east central portions of Nova Scotia, and it's snowing around Interstate 90 quarter from Albany, down from Buffalo, and stretching down for Southern Ontario. It's sleeting around Northern Ohio. And it's raining from Pennsylvania, stretching in Ohio, down for West Virginia, and down for Kentucky, and stretching down for Central Tennessee, and down for Northwestern Alabama, and down for Northeastern Mississippi here. And rain showers around in Cuba, and raining off the east coast of Florida here, and some rain showers in the northeastern portions of Missouri, stretching in western portions of Illinois. Snow showers in the northeastern Minnesota around Duluth, UP of Michigan, and northeastern portions of North Dakota here. And we're seeing some rain showers from eastern and northern portions of California, stretching them into northwestern Nevada, down for southwestern Idaho, down for north central portions of Idaho, and around western Washington State, northwestern and southwestern portions of Oregon, and some snow showers in central and east northeastern portions of British Columbia, and down for west central portions of Alberta here. Take a look at satellite loop, shows land clouds from Mississippi, stretch up the Appalachians, and covered a bunch of the northeast by the Canadian Maritimes. Land clouds come from Ontario and down through Quebec, and covered a bunch of Minnesota, and the land clouds from eastern Iowa, stretching down through Illinois, and Indiana, and Ohio, and covered a bunch of Ontario, and the land clouds from eastern Missouri, and down from northeastern Arkansas, and land clouds come from northern California, and down from northern Nevada, covered a bunch of the Pacific Northwest, and up into Montana, and stretching over to British Columbia here. As We are contending with storm on the east coast, while on the west coast contending with storm and rain, flash floods, and mudslides. There. Oh. Okay, take a look at the forecast discussion around the country. There will be a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over the parts of north central California. Heavy rain possible in parts of the Pacific Northwest and Northern California, and still possible in parts of New England there. A friend extending from the parts of the northeast of the Ohio Valley, Middle Mississippi Valley, will move southeastward to the off the Mid-Atlantic and the southeast coast and southward to the northern Gulf of Mexico by Tuesday morning, and still will develop over parts of the northeast into the lower Great Lakes, over to the northern New England coast by Tuesday, as pockets of freeze rain and sleet will develop near the rain is so light on Monday, and Monday evening over parts of the lower Great Lakes and parts of the northern United States. Rain will develop over parts of the Ohio Valley will expand along the front from the Ohio Valley today. Central Gulf Coast by Monday morning, and the rain will be moving into the Mid-Atlantic Coast by Monday evening and just off the most of the Mid-Atlantic Coast by Tuesday morning, and showers and thunderstorms will develop over parts of the southeast by Monday evening and off the southeast coast by Tuesday morning here. Another front along the west coast will move into the central plains, southern high plains by Tuesday. The system will bring light to moderate rain to parts of northern and central California. The Pacific Northwest will front Monday evening, some of the rain associated with it. That's also the parts of the central and northern California on Sunday evening. The rain will tip off the air over parts of the Pacific Northwest by Tuesday morning as the boundary most inland lower elevation rain and higher elevation so will develop over parts of the northern and the lesser degree central Rockies move Monday and Tuesday. By Tuesday morning, some of the upper level energy moves to the northern plains, aiding the development of snow in the areas of freezing rain and sleet over parts of the northern plains and upper Mississippi Valley. Okay, take a look at forecast discussion around the region here. A major winter storm will impact the coastal plains front Monday night, while the lower Connecticut River Valley receives a moderate snowstorm and dry weather will later Tuesday into Wednesday, followed by yet another potential winter storm around Thursday and Friday. First round of Arctica will occur Friday night before another low pressure system by the weekend, as Leslie expect near record cold over the weekend here. And new term front Monday 10 p.m. update 10 p.m. Generally light snow covered in the region with pockets of near moderate snow. Solid and wind general radar indicate higher intensity precipitation approaching the southern New England around midnight. The challenge to the overnight forecast is that the precipitation may show considerable mesoscale variations also. Suspect that some ocean affects storms continuing and its accumulation along much of the Plymouth County coast. How to adjust temperatures down over the southeast Massachusetts where the Arctic settled further south than forecast even Block Island. Is in the mid-20s and New Bedford dropped to 21. And could say this with a correlation coefficient radar image, which says that the mixed precipitation generally confined to the immediate south. Calls for the snow in the north, and models suggest that coastal front will become reestablished further northwest in the near or perhaps a little southeast of the Interstate 95 corridor. As the strong east-northeast onshore wind becomes established toward Monday morning, it is just in the northwest of the coastal front where one could expect an lift and heavier precipitation and snow. Alright, Tom. Okay, tomorrow's highs 27 in Boston, 22 for Hartford, 29 in New York City, 16 in Worcester, Massachusetts, and Concord, New Hampshire, 15 in Portland, Maine, 18 in Rutland, Vermont, and 20 degrees in Albany, New York here. And this is the coastal front here. The western front could see the fluff factor and more snow. The south east of the front, east of the coastal front could see less snow and heavy wet snow here. So it all depends on the coastal front. Will play a role in storm snow totals here. I'm predicting jackpot will be along the one inside the 128 building stretched up in the northeastern Massachusetts and around Cape Ann here. We'll be seeing the jackpot here. As we are under a winter storm warning in effect from now until 1 in the morning here, on Tuesday morning here. Okay, we are under a winter storm warning in effect from as a long duration Snow event continues throughout Monday night with a heavy accumulation expected, especially near the Interstate 95 corridor here, and winter storm warning effect until 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday at locations Nova Connecticut, most of Rhode Island, and interior southeast Massachusetts end. Hazard type 70 snow and snow accumulation about 10 to 14 inches, and time and light to moderate snow will be this evening will come. Moderate heavy overnight and periods of moderate heavy snow will persist during Monday and Monday evening, and hazardous driving conditions can be expected during this long duration event, and blown and drifting snow likely by Monday along the coast, yielding some poor visibility at times, and winds northeast by 10 to 15 miles per hour, wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Visibility is 1/4 to 1/2 mile times. And day 1 tonight, winter storm warning. Day 2 for 7, Monday through Saturday, winter storm warning, and there'll be potential for another shot of accumulating snowfall on Thursday into Friday, and moderate confidence that headlines may be needed here, and potentially life-threatening record cold temperatures and wind chills are possible sometime late this week and the next weekend. But time of the coldest, it remains uncertain, and wind chill warnings and advisories that likely be needed in this time frame. Here, okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Here, for overnight, snow low around 70 degrees, north wind about 9 miles per hour, with gust size 31 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 100%. Total night time snow accumulation 2 to 4 inches possible. For Monday, snow high near 33 degrees, northeast wind about 10 and 14 miles per hour, size 32 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 100%. New circulation 2 to 4 inches possible. For Monday night, snow showers mainly before 3 a.m. Low end 13 degrees, wind chill values as low as 0. North wind about 13 miles per gust size, 29 miles per chance of precipitation is 9% new circulation 1 to 3 inches possible. Tuesday, chance of snow showers mainly before 9 a.m. and cloud skies then gradually becoming mostly sun sky about 30 degrees. North wind about 9 to 11 miles per gust size, 21 miles per chance of precipitation is 30%. New circulation less than half an inch possible. For Tuesday, podcast got low about 30 degrees. North wind about 9 miles per hour. For Wednesday, part sun sky with a chance of snow after 4 a.m. on Wednesday. High near 29, low about 40 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Thursday, snow deck with some cloud skies. High about 31, low about 10 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 65%. For Friday, chance of snow with some part cloud skies. High about 18, low about 2 below. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Saturday, part sun sky about chance of snow showers on Saturday night. High about 17, low about 0 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. And for Sunday, part sun sky about 18 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. A snowy Monday in store. Peter Wiggins, have a good night. We're going to pass it to be a little first here tomorrow morning.